Hey, peace. Peace and one love. Once again, this is Elijah X. I'm trying to come to you live right now just for a quickie. Um, Talking to a fellow brother of mine, we was talking about some things that's going on, and I'll be honest with you. He brought to my attention some things that we do. He started talking about how he's saving money and, let's do this, you don't understand. And I'm not throwing no names. Brother, we're not on the same page, we're not on the same thing. I'm doing things, I'm saving money, moving in directions. First of all, let me talk. I don't care what direction you're going in, because whatever direction you're going in, you can trust this. It's nothing. It don't mean nothing. If you are not going in a direction that leads to freedom for you and your people, then what you're doing is in vain. What you're doing is in vain. First of all, number one, you're still subjected to your rulers. So if you're not investing in your people, which are you as a whole, your investment is nothing. Excuse me. Your investment is nothing. And I'm going to say that again. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you feel you got. You have all the money in the world. But if you ain't changing the situation that you're in, your money don't mean nothing. See, you're still under rulership of a people who can come and take anything that you have when they get ready. So what do your money mean? What good is it? What good is your homes and your cars and all these great things that you strive to have, that you bigger and bite and fight for and kill and deceive one another for? What good are they? Your children still have to come up and suffer. You think because you get a little money and you move out of town and you make it a little bit easier for your kids, that everything is all right. You have done your job as a parent. No, you have not. A true parent is trying to lead the way for his children. He's trying to set a way. That's why I see it as raise a child in the way he shall go, and when he get old, he won't stray far from it. Most likely he'll come back to it. But if you just isolate them from everything, keep them safe and everything, then when you pass away, what's going to happen? They're not going to know the way to go. And them vultures is going to eat them up. And you haven't changed nothing for them. And they haven't seen you make any change, so therefore they haven't even seen you struggle to make change, no more than the change around your home. But you haven't made a change in your kingdom. What is your kingdom? Your kingdom is your children. Your kingdom is your children and your family. And who is your family? We are. We are. We that are of the dark skin. We that have the same blood running through our veins. We that are of the same flesh. Our body is not like their bodies. Listen, dogs, horses, they walk the same on four legs. But their body is not the same. We are not the same. Physically, mentally, or spiritually. And until we wake up and realize who we are and begin to strive to be what we should be, we're going to have nothing. There's black brothers and sisters right there in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Everybody's doing their own thing. But honestly, how many of you there in Grand Rapids are sitting down with each other and building a strong front? How many of you are sitting down and talking about bringing back black businesses to the east side, the southeast side of Grand Rapids? How many? Tell me, how many? How many meet on a regular basis to sit down and make plans and talk these things out, to make change in the community that you're living in? Most of you run away from the community when you get a little money. You run out there to Kentwood and other places because you don't want to be in the city around your own. So you go out there among the others that are not of you, and then you begin to try to imitate them, to try to blend into them so that they will accept you. You wasn't accepted by your people, so you run to another people that still don't accept you. Instead of you doing what you need to do to be accepted by your people. And that's just doing what's right among your people. You can't even look to your people to help build them up because you're so interested in trying to build you up. But you can't rise unless we all rise. You can't live in peace unless we're all in peace. So I don't know how you all are thinking or where your heads are at. And this is to everyone that's under the sound of my voice. I'm Elijah X. Everybody that knows me know what I'm about. I'm strictly about black power. I invest in my people, in us. Because anytime I invest in my people, I'm investing in me. I'm fighting for a righteous kingdom, which means I'm fighting for righteous people. I don't care about you just because you're dark-skinned like me. I care about you because you're mentally like me. Your third eye's been opened. You're able to see beyond this world and what's in front of you. See, some people are born with veils over their face and they're able to see things before they take place. Others are born with veils over their ass and can't see a damn thing until it passes. And that's many of us. If you're not trying to renew yourself, if you're not trying to open up your mind and change you. Because right now you're not you. You think like the Europeans. You seek the things of the European. You want to be the European. And as long as you are that way, you can never be who you are. You're niggers, Negroes. And I know you don't like it when I call you that. But I call you a Negro because you're in a Negro state of mind. Even some of y'all listen, change your name. Because you changed your name, but you haven't changed your lifestyle. You haven't changed the way that you live and think towards your people. So the changing of your name for me means nothing. I don't care about what they call you. I care about the way that you live among your people. I care about your words and your actions. Do your actions line up with your words? Because if they don't, then what you saying or what you're doing don't mean nothing to me. Because your words should line up with your actions, and your words and actions should be towards Mother Africa. If y'all are thinking about these United States of America, and all your dreams are here in the United States of America, you don't have any dreams. Well, let me change that. You do have dreams. But they're the dreams that when you wake up, that's all they were. It was just a dream. You don't have no visions. Visions are something that you can see and you work for, you strive for. How many of you have visions? To you, my brothers and sisters in Grand Rapids, how many of you have visions of the southeast side of Grand Rapids being a beautiful, unified community, so that your other brothers and sisters can have an example of a way that they should go? No, you can't change the world, but you could change you. You could change your community. You could change the way that you do things so that when others look at you, they won't see you the way you are, but they will see you in a different light. But it takes all of us. It takes the majority of us. It has to be done in a unit, because we can't do anything by ourselves. But we don't want to work together because our enemy has got us thinking about how evil we are and how we can't trust one another and how we can't work together. But your enemy is a lie, because we was doing this way before some of y'all was even born. We have always worked together. We have always had to be a unified people. But every time we were unified, that is the only time that we stood strong and progress. We're not progressing now because we're not unified. We got leaders going this way, leaders going that way, leaders going north, south, east, and west. But no leaders are coming together to walk in the same direction. I'm a leader, you're a leader, we're all leaders. But where are you leading your people? Are you leading your people to the love of the rest of your people, so that y'all can unify and become even stronger? Are you looking at yourself as a great building, and each one of y'all are a stone within that building? And you know that the more stones you put in that building, the stronger that building becomes? Are you them stones? Are you building that? Where's your vision? Is your vision only on you and your immediately family that's right there with you? Or is your vision on you and your family as a whole on the globe? And like I say, just because we're the same color don't mean we family. If we're walking in two different directions, how are we going to be family? What are your thoughts, my people? What do you really want for your children? Not for you, for your children and your grandchildren. And you guys is running around the streets, trying to be super cool, trying to be fast, because we all been there, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be that player, the one that everybody look up to. That's why most of you deal drugs, not because you for the money. You deal drugs because you like the power that it gives you, so that you can use others to your well-being to do the things that you want. We all been there. But are you taking your money and building a power where you can use the things of this world to benefit you and your people so that y'all can become stronger than what you are? Or are you staying in the same predicament that you're in? I'm not doing no marches. I don't want to march for nothing. Unless you march in the fight. And I'm already at war, so I ain't got to march to do that. The war ain't never stopped. See, most of y'all don't even realize you're in a war. So you're really not a help to your nation. You're just a feeble old leg that can't even walk. You're a feeble arm that can't even hold up none of your people because your mentality. I'm not here to play no games with you. We have many things that we have to strengthen within us as a people in order to get to what we need to get. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen in a year. This is something that is going to take progress and time and working together and building. You can't go out and build a beautiful building that's strong and can support and protect the people unless you take your time in building it and have the proper things set in place. We are people. If we don't properly set our building in place, put the stones where they're supposed to go, that building ain't gonna stand. We all got skills. We all can do something to help build our kingdom. And if you're not looking to have your own kingdom, if you're not thinking about your own kingdom, and I'm not talking about your home, your house, where you rest your head, because that ain't even your house, that's just a place you rest your head, like the body. It's a place where you rest your soul and spirit, but your spirit and soul can't rest because your body is not at peace. Your body is not well constructed. We as a body of Africans are not well constructed. We got arms over here, legs over there, feet over this way, heads over here. We got to come together. We got to come together. Oh yes. And since I do have you, let me say this. All kings and queens of the African people love the kings and queens of Africa. Y'all need to get in touch with me. Uniforms, all your patches and everything are in. So when you get ready for your uniform, you need to hit me up and let me know so I can get them out to you. Hey, I love y'all. I know we can do this. We're going to do this. All I'm trying to say is stop thinking like the world wants you to think. And start thinking about building your nation. Start thinking about your kingdom. And I'm going to say it again when I say your kingdom. I'm speaking about the kingdom of Africa. That's our kingdom. But we can't go back home and help construct and build up, support, protect, and do none of that until we get right here first. Mentally. Don't worry about the spoils. The spoils are coming to us. Y'all so worried about what you got that you can't see what you can have. Hey, Elijah X once again. I'm the CEO and the founder of the African People of Love, and I'm also the Commander-in-Chief of the Queens and Kings of Africa. If you're ready to be a part of a great movement, if you're ready to really build and make a move, if you're ready to do that which needs to be done, which ain't even hard at all, it's not much. But if you're ready for that, get in touch. Get in touch with me. Hit me up. Let me know. Come join our membership. It's not for everybody. It's not for the weak. It's not. It's not for the leery, the doubtful. It's not. So if you're weak, just stay where you are. If you're doubtful, stay where you are. I don't need no fearful. I don't need no doubtful. And I don't need no weakness. I need strength. I need actions. I need a people that don't just talk, but actually work at making this new kingdom come forth. Stop waiting on God to come save you. And let the God within you save you. God is one. That means you and your people should be one. And if you become one, you become one great, mighty God. But by yourself, you're just a mere little weak God. You ain't got no power. Hey, peace and one love. Bilal Yates once again from the African People Love. I'm coming to you live the best way I can. I'm bringing it to you strictly on the look. I'm not here to give you no sermon. I'm not here to bullwhacking you. I'm not even here to promote myself because I don't care about me. I'm old and getting older. But I'm still a young man at heart. Trust me, and anyone knows me knows that. But I don't play games. This thing to me is real. And I ask you to do me a favor. Sit down and think, where would you be? Where will you be 10 or 20 years from now? And how much of your life will have been changed? Are you really moving forward? Are you really moving to impact? Because now a lot of you are working so that you can leave your kids things and stuff like that. But what good is it to leave it to your kids to know that it's going to be taken from them? To know that they have no power to keep it. I mean, think about it. Hey, peace and one love. Elijah X once again. There's so much I want to talk about, so much I want to sit down with my fellow brothers and talk and reason with them. I don't agree with everything everybody is doing, and I'm not ashamed to say it. And I don't go along with you just because you're supposed to be famous and everybody like you. I really don't care. Because if the world like you ain't right no way with me. Hey, peace. I got to go. Elijah X. I really got something to do. I'm at work. They just made me, the things that they were saying, and I feel like they was just saying them trying to, look good in the sight of their friends. Probably listening to some of their friends, because I know it ain't coming from them. But bro, wake up and think for yourself and quit letting people tell you what you need to do. It's already in you what you need to do. You need to unite with your people and begin to make change. Uniting is not just standing together. Uniting is working together. That's enough. Just like a corporation, just like the banks, just like the insurance companies. They all work together. That's what gives them the power that they have. Hey, peace. Elijah X once again. I love y'all, but I got to go. I got to go.
On a common program that's designed to liberate the African diaspora from the oppression, exploitation, and brutality of our colonial oppressors. Through Kasanya Watu, Kodi, and Kazi, we will once again build the kingdom of heaven on earth for our people throughout the African diaspora. As Black Christian nationalists all over the world, we pledge to let the power of the Liberation Triangle work its wonders in us, to take the power of the Liberation Triangle to African people across the world. May God and the Black nation be our witness that we exist to take Black Christian nationalism to Black people everywhere.